Alice, aka Crinoline, and this is this week's vlog. So I'm just gonna pretend that I totally uploaded the last couple of weeks and just skip along from that. Genuinely, the last few weeks. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. So the cat got fleas, and that meant everything fabric in the house had to be washed. That was a whole realm of fun. Back that I slipped a disc in a couple of months back has finally been fixed. He literally just went like, and apparently everything's back in place. So yay, I don't know. So I've been in a lot of pain, but that's mostly going away now. It's fine. Oh, he's kitty. Kitty is lovely. Oh. It's gonna be one of those videos then, isn't it? Unfortunately, cause of the pain and cause of the painkillers, my head's not really been in the right place to get much done. So yeah, I figured I should give you a general kind of update on life and things and stuff. And cattails. And also possibly a little bit of a business update. I don't know if I've changed my mind about doing the sort of business vlogs. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't know. But I figured I should give a bit of a business update, and I can kind of do a video in more detail if it's something that somebody wants to see. But I don't know. So, this is now my life. This is my everything. So I was finding it kind of hard to work out like where to start for one thing of my research, and how to structure it. And I think it's because I've just come out of full-time education, because I was in college for 2 years, that I kind of need that sort of structure there. And so I figured, well, why not set it up as if I was doing a course for myself? I have it organized. Use these Tawi McJigs. What are they called? Dividers. I use dividers. And so what I've done is I've just set it up of a rough kind of business map, and that's just vaguely like what I'm planning to be doing in the next couple of months, what I want for the business after a year of it being launched, what do I want to have achieved, after 2 years, after 5 years, after 15 years, that kind of stuff. So that means that I have some kind of set goals and I know where I'm heading and stuff. And then I've also made a little table, and this is based on stuff from a Small Business Startup Workbook by Cheryl D. Rickman. And it's really, really good. I really highly recommend it. If you've never run a business before and you're about to try and run a business, it's a really good starting point. It covers everything, and it goes into just enough detail that you can understand what you need before you need it, and then you can go into further research as you need it. So this is from this, and this is her ACE thing. Oh, words are failing me. Exercise, her ACE exercise, which is your abilities, your creative ideas, and your enjoyments and experience and stuff. And then you also cover what your weaknesses, what do you need to make improvements in, what are threats to your business from yourself personally, and then a plan of action for amending those, how much it's going to cost you. So, say you need to go on an accountancy course or something like that to be able to do your books, how much is that going to cost, and then also how much time is that going to take up, so that you can see that, okay, within 6 months I'm going to be ready for this, or within 2 weeks, or within 2 weeks. Lol. My next little tab is, I've called it The Idea, which is basically just a way of dumping out everything from my head of what the idea is, so that it's not well presented in any way, shape or form. And it's basically just me making a list of how I roughly want it to be, what sort of experience I want it to be for people, how I want them to feel about it, all of that kind of stuff, and then breaking it down a little bit more into what I find are the most important points of that. I've also done one which is going over my competition and the market, which is basically market research, which I've done so much of, as you can see. I have some handouts from Business Gateway that are like market research into the general fashion market, but I think I need to be a little bit more specific. I've done one which is just called Pricing and Statistics, which has sod all in it really, which is basically I want to be listing things, how much it's going to be for my capital to start up with, because I'm going to be having to buy in fabrics and all that kind of stuff to make my first love. That how much is that going to send me back? So how much am I going to have as my capital fund to begin with? And then also anything else to do with pricing things and the statistics of things. My stats. Stats and statistics, right? I am so ready to start my own business. My next one I have called My Brand and My Girl. So what I really want here is a breakdown of who my customer is likely to be. Who's my perfect customer, basically. Where does she usually shop? What does she eat? What sort of her interests are? What does she watch on YouTube? Okay, probably not. And I really want to get that nailed down. I want the style of the brand to be reflected of the style of my customer, my girl. So I get a big space for that. That's kind of what I'm researching at the moment, I guess. Keep flicking past them before I've actually read what they are. Oh, marketing! Space for a marketing plan. I need to do a marketing plan. Anybody got a plan on how I can do that? Legal things, all of the legalities of what sort of insurance I might need. I'm not exactly planning to have employees right now, but I might actually employ somebody to help me out for a little while. So I'm working into like, do I need to have a workplace pension for them? Do I need to have insurance for them even if they're not working in my studio? Or, you know, that kind of stuff. What do I need for that? I've got space for policies, to write down all of the policies for the business. And my final space is just called my ideas dump, which is basically just... It doesn't have a section yet, or I've not gone into that section yet, or I've not actually researched the question, but I have a question and I want to put it down there so I can remember. So this is how I am working through all of my research to start up the business. I realize that one of the best things that you can do is to just start and just get out there and just do it. And I think that that is great, but I think that that is setting myself up for failure, and I don't want to do that. I want to set this up for success. Obviously, I want to be able to pay my bills, so this is the way that I am breaking down everything that I need to research, everything that I need to cover, and everything that I need to investigate, plan for, have... What are they called? Why don't I have words? Editing me will like put it all over the screen or something, or editing me won't know what the hell. So, part of this, I really want my fashion brand to be as, maybe not as ethical or environmentally friendly or whatever as possible. It's not so much that. Well, yeah, it is. It is. No. I don't even know what I'm saying. I want it to be as much of that as I possibly can. And I realise that to do that 100%, to create garments that are 100% environmentally friendly and all that kind of stuff, is a ridiculous goal that's not going to happen. But I want to be able to have as little impact with the fabric choices that I make as possible. And also obviously have policies in place for things like recycling and switching off lights when you leave the room. All of that kind of stuff. So one of the things that I've been looking into is fabric choices and the general supply chain of industries and stuff. Some of you might be familiar with this idea already, some of you might not, but there is a movement called the Fashion Revolution, which is also called Who Made My Clothes. I've been doing a course on this on a website called FutureLearn. FutureLearn is an amazing website to do short courses in. And you can pay for some courses, or you can get lots of courses for free. And the course that I'm doing for free right now is called Who Made My Clothes. There's also a documentary on this called The True Cost. It was on Netflix, I'm not sure if it still is, but if it is, it's well worth a watch. Obviously, I'm not going to be outsourcing my garment construction to sweatshops in Bangladesh and stuff like that. I'm making them myself. I understand that especially from doing this course as well, that the fabrics themselves sometimes are sometimes not the most ethical that they can be, and especially not as most environmental friendly as they can be. One fabric that I was really quite keen on working with is a lot of scuba jersey and a bit of neoprene, and I quite like synthetics. I really quite like synthetic fabrics. I think some of them are just insanely cool. And some of those like foam, I mean, love them. But they're not the most environmentally friendly. The production of them is really pretty shocking in a way. And a lot of times they're made in countries which don't have strong environmental policies and stuff like that, and the pollution from them is pretty extreme. So I figured for a little exercise in what's out there, I sent away to the Organic Textile Company, which is a UK textile company that only stock organic, fair trade or recycled textiles. I don't know if my garments are going to be 100% made from these kind of textiles, but I would like to see what's out there and then weigh my choices up against that. So in the mail today, I received loads of my textiles. And it's all in these swatch packs. Now, to be honest, I'm really impressed with this company so far. Some of the textiles are absolutely beautiful. Some of them are just, love them. The colour choice can often be a little bit bland, but there is some very bright colours in there as well, which is lovely. And there's some really cool prints in there too. I'm not really a print person, but there was even a couple of prints that even I was like, I could use that. So that was my morning, having fun going through just masses of swatches of fabric and just caressing them all. So I was really impressed with the amount as well. For this I paid £30 altogether, and that was including my postage. And this is a swatch of every single fabric that they have. And considering that every single swatch pack, I'm not gonna get one up, here we go. Every single swatch pack has a label of what it is, what's in this specific swatch pack. So although this says it's organic cotton fleece, 180 centimeters wide, all of that kind of stats. It's also got a breakdown of what the colours are called, which can be really, really handy when you're trying to find them later on their website. And some of these fabrics are totally gorgeous. They feel amazing. In fact, the fleece is just And some of the colours are pretty bright. It's not coming up true to what it really is here. Let's see if we can get a... Oh, my light's fading from outside as well. Can we get some white on here? No, it's not coming up as true as it is. It's a beautiful tealy kind of colour, and it's a lot lighter than it's turning up as... No, it's just not. They're all held together with a little swing tag through them so that all of these fabrics are together. Not every single one's labelled, but that's kind of nice because you can feel a little bit more of the movement and any stretch or anything that's involved. So yes! These are my fabrics, and I kind of just want to lay them all over the bed and roll around in them as if they're money, because like I spent 30 quid on them, they kind of are money. But for 30 quid I thought it was actually a really, really good deal. I didn't know what amount I was going to be getting through, and I was like, this is quite hefty. Their swatch of all of their fabrics, their swatch pack of fabrics costs £20. And then on top of that, you can also buy a swatch pack of all their jersey fabrics, and they treat them as two separate things. And the swatch pack of the jerseys is £6. You can buy, if you're like, say you're just interested in like striped fleece and you just want to see the types of striped fleece they have, one thing of these will cost you about 25p. All of them though will cost you 30 quid. Yeah, so my plan for this evening, apart from editing this video, is to go through and see what fabrics I think I might actually use, what ones I really like, what textures I think are nice, what do I think might drape well in a dress, or what do I think might be nice and structured for a jacket, that kind of stuff. I'm going to go through them all, see the colours, what colours I'm thinking I like, and then I'm going to put them all together. And then from there I'll hopefully see what kind of colour story is coming out from that. So say it's all these beautiful teal blues and all this kind of stuff, and then there's one red, it's like, throw away the red. The only thing I would say about the majority of organic textiles, organic cotton-based textiles that are out there is there's a lot of beige. There's like a lot of beige in there. But there's also some beautiful colours going on as well. You're not going to be able to replace the entire cotton production with organic cotton production. It's just not going to happen. And I feel like what we really need is more along the lines of what Who Made My Clothes and the Fashion Revolution stuff is all about, which is about slowing down fast fashion. It's about making people cherish the clothing that they have a bit more, instead of constantly wanting to buy more and new and all this kind of stuff. Fashion changes so quickly that people are under a hell of a lot of pressure to keep up with whatever, and I'm really wanting my brand to be standing for investing in some clothing. So you might be paying a little bit more than you're going to be paying in Primark. You're going to be paying quite a bit more than you're paying in Primark. But you come away with an item of clothing that is going to be long lasting, that's going to be well fitted and flattering and comfortable, but you're gonna be able to hold on and wear a lot. I think the real thing I want to promote is helping people to find their own style. And that's a journey that I'm going on as well right now. I've always worn monochromatic things. I've always been greys and blacks, and that's about it. I occasionally have a bit of purple. And that's kind of like as exciting as I normally go. I love colour, and I love bright coloured clothing, but a lot of the times, because especially now I'm a little bit bigger from having children and all that kind of stuff, finding clothing that's bright coloured and interesting and flattering is actually quite hard. So I'm gonna just, you know, go on that little journey. It's a journey. I hate it when people say that. Why have I kept saying this video? It's a journey. I've been on a journey. I'm going on a journey. I need to like cut to me looking poetic off into distance of the loch or something. I don't know. I'm going on a journey. A journey to find my inner colourful fashionista dress self thing. Words! That is my video of my general life update. I'm also covered in, oh, that was buttons. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's been the last, I say that's been the last couple of weeks. This has literally all happened today, apart from the folder, which was a couple of days ago. So I've not exactly been very busy. I've just been, moaning about how much pain I was in and stuff like that. It's still sore, I'm not even gonna lie. It's not like it's totally gone, it's still sore, but my cat is hailing me from the distance, and so I'm gonna go feed her and then work on my fabric colours. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and my awkward sitting rambling into a camera because my tripod isn't very tall has not been too distracting for you, because we better not distract from the beauty that this is. Again, these are from the Organic Textiles Company, which is a UK based company. So join me for this amazing fashion and business ride, and I will see you next week. If you do want to see a specific business video a week. Let me know if you quite like the mixed into vlog things and stuff. Let me know if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down. That's the system that's going on in YouTube. Don't really mind. You have an opinion. Well done you. Right, love you, bye.